published.
Hey y'all, welcome back. Oh, it's been a bit of time, but we are back with episode 3. They stole Max's brain. Oh, let's hop to it. There we go. There we go. Episode 3. They stole Max's brain. Little buddy, what have they done to you? Someone snatched Max's brain, gunning for control of its bizarre psychic powers. Now Sam is rolling up his sleeves, smacking heads and throwing slugs. Whatever it takes to get back what's rightfully Max's. So let's hop in. Let's get it started. No. This is a load time, isn't it? Oh, where's my drink? Where'd my drink go? Sorry, hold on. Here it is. Got my drink. Oh. Oh. What is with this load time? Okay, there we go. From the archives of Telltale Games. Oh, the good old days. The black and whiteness. Created by Steve Purcell. Thank you always. God bless you for making this series, man. There we go. Yo, these load times are wild, bro.
Thanks to our magnificent brains, most of us live out our lives under the delusion that we are in control. But are our brains truly in control? Makes you think, doesn't it? Engrossed in the thrilling cinematic exploits of their ancestors, the freelance police have had no time to ponder these eternally vexing questions. But in mere moments, they and you will be plunged headfirst into these murky philosophical depths when
The
Sam
dead eyes.
returns from his ill-timed bathroom break to discover they stole Max's brain.
Similarity title
Max?
novel by Jane Austen. Funny.
Little buddy? No, 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 no! No!
What happened?
Hey!
Oh, Sam's pissed.
What happened to Max? Talk!
Oh,
We don't know. 1 second we were guarding the devil's toy box,
Then bam! Out went the lights!
Through a fog
Sorry.
of rage, darkness, and raisinets, I tried
And
to remember what
Raisinets.
the Flint paper told me about interrogating suspects.
oh, we're going to
Rule
the
number
School of
one,
Hard Knocks
don't
by
let
Flint
the
Paper,
suspect
eh?
control the conversation. Get him talking, then surprise him. Interrupt him with a question, or call him a liar, freak him out. And if all else fails, bring little Miss Persuasion out for a stroll.
actually, I think it was more of a boom, really.
Really? Because I distinctly heard it more like a bam.
Anyway,
Go ahead. Put us out of our misery.
since we've lost the devil's toy box, we might as well be dead anyway.
Too easy. Keep talking.
Well, that's the last thing we remember until you woke us up and started snarling at us.
Yeah, that's the last thing we remember.
Rule number two, timing is everything. When you hear the suspect lying, that's when you jump in and accuse him.
Yup, I was totally unconscious the whole time.
Liar.
All right. I came to before Jebediah, just in time to hear the telltale sounds of a brain being removed from a bunny.
Obadiah, why didn't you do anything?
I was afraid.
That's a specific sound.
Afraid that he'd remove my brain too.
Who? Who took Max's brain?
It was the space gorilla.
Skunk Ape.
Of course. He must have been released from the penal zone when the toy box was stolen.
I'm so sorry.
Not half as sorry as that brain-stealing space ape's gonna be when I catch up with him.
Rule number 3, mole men are easy. To crack the tough nuts, you'll need information to prove your case. Sometimes you gotta ask around to get the dirt on the doers. Now, go get 'em.
I wrote a mental note to thank Flint at Max's funeral and got ready to squeeze some punks.
These load times are crazy.
General Skunky.
Hold on. I just wanted to make sure. Okay.
Haunted Max's brain ever since he found out it was special. Now that special brain was gone, and I was cut loose, drifting in the neon current, hoping for a lucky break. Hello, ugly. You're one of Skunk Ape's goons. Where's your boss? What did he do to my little buddy?
I don't know. I haven't seen General Skunkapi since you unjustly imprisoned him in the penal zone. I'll never forget his final terrified howl as it echoed across the dimensional boundaries.
What are you talking about?
Don't you remember when you and your partner defeated my leader, the magnificent General Skunkapi, by trapping him in the penal zone?
Oh yeah, that. So?
As I was saying, since Skunkapi's imprisonment, I've been reevaluating my life choices. I've abandoned violence for a career as a sign spinner. It's a very fulfilling, low-temperature job.
You lie!
No, it's true! I've abandoned a life of violence and conquest for an honest, peaceful job as a sign spinner. See?
Ah, yes. So, where were we?
Enough about me. You should talk to the rat. Yes, the rat. He certainly seemed...
Rat? What rat?
Frankie the rat. He traffics in stolen merchandise and tawdry gambling rings.
Where can I find him?
He hangs out on the corner of Veni and Vidi in the Latin Quarter.
Frankie the Rat. The name left a bad taste on my tongue and an itchy sensation in my boxers. Still, there wasn't a rodent more
Weird.
plugged into the bad one.
Couples only hotel. just fits.
Hey, rat.
Sam, buddy, how's it hanging?
My partner's got a bad case of a missing brain, and someone thinks you might know something about it.
Brain, huh? Well, I did see something unusual and brain-related a little while back.
Spill!
I was given directions to a confused tourist. Poor fellow was wandering around in circles, scaring all the kiddies with his umlauts and thwart and whatnot.
Where?
Hey, take it easy, big fella. I sent him right over that away, about 2 miles.
Frankie the Rat helping a tourist? It was absurd. Absurd like Max was, back when he had a brain. So imagine
Burnout
my
Grill.
surprise when I found Frankie's tourist wandering around the bad side of town.
Oh! Ah!
Untergeben gaben. Oh man.
You, foreign guy, what's your story?
Ooh, an American police shakedown. How thrilling.
Yeah, it's a real honor. Now, what do you know?
Well, about an hour ago, I was getting directions to the museum district from one of your colorful local rats.
And Frankie sent you here?
Yeah,
That dirty lion rat.
you know, back in Europe, I had so many warnings about your country's rats, but this Frankie was so gracious and helpful. Anyhow,
You lie.
you're right, it was more like 57 minutes ago. Yeah, but you American police are stinklers. Anyhow, I was about to give him a tip for the help, when all of a sudden a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg erupted in the middle of one of your asphalt fjords. At least I think it was a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. Might have been more of an Ödela. Is that one of your famous American handguns? Fascinating. We don't have any of these in Europe, you know. After the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked my pockets, leaving me empty-handed and ipple-skippled in a strange land. I left the scene of the crime, carrying nothing but the clothes on my back. You know what else? I'm starting to think that this—
Liar!
Moi? Lie? How dare you make such an accusation without a shred of proof? When I get back to the hotel, I will report you to the European consulate at once.
Fine.
Fine. Now, where was I? Oh, yes.
Let's hear your sad little story again, from the top.
Very well. About an hour ago, I was getting directions to the museum district from one of your colorful local rats. You know, back in Europe, I had so many warnings about your—
Another lost soul on the highway of life, forced to get directions from the rats at their feet.
Excuse me? I'm afraid I don't understand your gritty American metaphors and allusions. Ausgewählt? I was about to give him a tip for the help, when all of a sudden a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg erupted in the middle of one of your asphalt fjords. At least I think it was a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. Might have been—
Ultra super color, what now?
a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. My people's word for a stunning battle between a strangely garbed man and an alien space gorilla carrying a brain in a jar. So, where was I? Oh, yes! After the fight moved on, I discovered that someone had picked my pockets, leaving me empty-handed and ipple-skippled in a strange land. I left the scene of the crime, carrying nothing but the clothes on my back. You know what else? I'm starting to think that this isn't actually the museum district. Maybe I am mistaking the French—
What?
Ipple-skippled! It's a common European word that describes the feeling of mild disorientation combined with nagging doubts about a rat. Honestly, what do they teach you Americans in your schools?
Video poker!
So, what else would you like to know? People in this country are so intense!
I feel like I should start using that.
The tourists seemed like just another victim circling the drain, but I knew there was more to the story. It was time to circle back and flush out the truth.
Yeah, Frankie.
Frankie, what do you know?
I was given directions to a confused tourist.
To the museum district?
Yeah, poor fella was wandering around in circles, scaring all—
Don't lie to me, Frankie. I talked to your tourist, and it looks to me like you sent him over to the wrong side of town to get rolled by your rat pack.
Maybe I did, maybe I didn't, but this conversation is over. I ain't saying nothing till I get some legal representation. The nerve of some people, trampling a rat's gut.
You want a lawyer? Here's an attorney from Smith & Wesson.
Okay, I'll talk. Sheesh. Like you guessed, I gave the tourist directions to the bad side of town, but I was just winding them up, really. Hey, ask me, the schmuck deserved it. Acting all high and mighty in Europe.
The whole stinking city's wound up.
Look,
Like a...
do you want me to finish my story, or do you want to go off on another depressing tangent?
I'm not really sure.
Anyway, when the big fight broke out, me, the tourist, and the other gorilla ducked down behind a crate, and I, picked their pockets.
Other gorilla?
The tourist was loaded with high-exchange European stuff.
But other gorilla? What other gorilla?
Believe it or not, it was another space ape. He was spinning a sign for some pet store, the poor schlub.
So that dirty punk sign spinner did see Skunk Ape.
Anyway, after the fight moved on, the tourist got a nice souvenir for his trouble, and I skedaddled back here. And that's all I know, honest. Ask anybody. They'll vouch for old...
Souvenir?
Yeah, something fell out of the funny hat guy's pocket, and the tourist scooped it up.
What was it?
I don't know, something.
So the tourist didn't leave empty-handed after all.
So what now?
Stick around. I may be back.
I shall count the minutes.
Dark alley. Here we go.
Ooh, a repeat performance.
Let's run through it one more time and speak.
As I said about an hour, back in Europe, I had so many...
What happened next?
I was about to give, at least I think it was a Weltraumliebe Wachzauberkrieg. Might have been more of an ödeler Spokenfreund left.
Then what?
After the fight moved... You know what else? I'm stuck.
Don't play innocent with me, metric lover. The rat saw you pick up something after the fight. Now spill!
Yeah, it's true. I took a souvenir from the fight. I didn't think anyone would notice. Here.
Norrington? Who the heck is Norrington?
I don't know. Just don't hurt me. You Americans are all animals.
Finally, a clue. Norrington. The name rang fewer bells than a sleigh in July. Fortunately, it didn't need to.
That's a saying. Fewer bells.
Crimetron, do your stuff. What do you mean not found in database?
The Crimetron requires additional clues to make an informed deduction.
Clues? I haven't got time for clues. Max's body is starting to smell differently.
Then maybe you should stop yelling at my girlfriend and start with the clue-finding.
Grrr.
Let's go to the sign spinner. Let's go to the sign spinner.
I'm back. Now where's Skunk Ape?
I don't know. I haven't seen General Skunk Copy since you unjustly imprisoned him. I'll never forget his final terrified...
That story ain't gonna wash, Bonzo. Your pal Frankie told me all
Bonzo.
about how you and he hid from a fight between Skunk Ape and some other guy. Now make with the lip flapping and I better like what I hear.
It's true. A few of your Earth minutes ago, I was spinning my sign for Frankie the Rat and a tourist when General Skunkape came running down the street, chasing after a strangely garbed man. To my everlasting shame, I cowed.
Strangely garbed?
Yes, a man in a faded jacket and a strange hat. He seemed to be carrying a box of some sort. General Skunkape was in hot pursuit. After the general and the stranger fled the scene, I discovered that he had dropped this. I'm
One of the
surprised he didn't
toys.
come back for it, but he appeared to be in something of a hurry. Oh well. Are you trying to threaten me with that?
Maybe.
You are aware that my ultra-dense space gorilla hide renders me impervious to your puny Earth bullets, right?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Where were we? Give me that toy.
No! I need it to get back in General Skunkape's good graces. Once I return this artifact to the General, he'll forgive my temporary abandonment of his goals and welcome me back to his crew with open arms. Oh, how I've come to miss that.
Huh. You're fooling yourself, kid.
What are you talking about?
The only thing Skunk Ape's gonna welcome you with is a fistful of phasers. You can't go home again. You can't even get on the porch. You've tasted the apple, peed in the pool, bitten the hand that rocks the cradle. You're a sign spinner to him now, and that's all you're ever gonna be.
Damn.
Right. It's hopeless. No matter what I do now, I'll never soar through the galaxy at my General's side ever again.
And I hate to tell you, but you're not a very good sign spinner either.
Damn.
I hated to see a grown gorilla cry, so I got in the car and looked for another lost soul to join me as I gazed into the abyss. The last time we saw the rhinoplasty toy, Max's special brain used it to turn into a bazooka. Now it was gonna lead me to the guy who stole that special brain. It wasn't exactly ironic, but I didn't care.
Fair enough.
Okay, Crimetron, this is your last chance before I start looking for an upgrade.
Damn, sir.
Come on, you obsolete hunk of junk. Talk! Where's Skunk Ape?
Sam, no!
Stop holding out on me!
Get away from her, you brute.
You brute. We got a location. Mostly natural history.
Finally.
Audiences across the country say
You're a monster, Sam.
What have you become?
The Museum of Mostly Natural History.
Notice he's driving in the
Tarnished
middle of the
jewel
road.
The city's once thriving museum district. Max and I always meant to visit, but we'd never got
Five
around
Nude
to
Buddies
it.
S&M
Now we were
Club.
finally going to take in
Wow.
its thrilling and dubiously
Neon sign.
educational displays
That's
with
funny.
a vengeance.
Treasure of the Forgotten Pharaoh.
All right, Skunk Ape, it's time to pay the piper, plus tax and applicable service fees.
Oh, something going on up there. Okay. There we go.
Hail to my superior technological might, necromancer!
Blow it out your simian hindquarters, barbarian!
Skunk Ape and paperweight? He's looking pretty spry for a 120-year-old. And there's the Devil's Toy Box. And is that...
Sam! Get me out of here! This whole place smells like gorilla and patchouli.
Sam, the interloper who foiled my scheme to collect the toys of power and re-imprisoned me in the penal zone?
Sam? The great-grandson of the patron who put the kibosh on my intricate plan to unleash Yog-Sothoth and take over the world?
I hate that guy.
I hate that guy!
Yes, yes, a common enemy. I propose an alliance.
You get the galaxy, I get the Earth?
Agreed.
Nice going, Bubble Brain.
Don't blame me. I'm still trying to find the volume controls on this thing.
Minions, after him!
Sam? Aw, man! Now I'm stuck in here with the alliance of C-list supervillains. It was way more fun when they were fighting.
Oh, Max. Max, 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 Max. Hide. Oh my god, one got knocked out.
Well, at least I know that Max's brain is still alive and kicking. I'll never get back in there while Skunk Ape and Paperweight are working together. Maybe I can break up those lovebirds from out here.
Maybe. Oh. But before I get all into this, give me one moment. I just gotta take a quick break, and I shall be back. Okay, and I'm back. Ooh, I missed. Ooh, okay. Okay, sorry about this. I just got some messages last minute here, and I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Ow. Okay. Ow. Sorry about that. Okay. Good. Done. Okay. Look at the banner.
Somehow I doubt they're gonna lure in the jaded thugs of today with laser light shows. Not enough despinings to hold a young person's attention. That's interesting. Holyoke, Massachusetts. If I remember my field guide for otherworldly incursions correctly, that tentacle's a flagellum from the dark dimension.
Love it just knows. Wow.
It's too bad Max's mighty psychic brain isn't here. There's all sorts of new phone numbers on this courtesy phone. Please don't touch, play on or around the Pharaoh's brain. I question the wisdom of this sign. Normally, the code of the freelance policeman frowns on stealing ancient brains, but desperate times call for icky measures. Ew, it's warm and pulsing and wriggly. I don't know whether to be repulsed or use it as a neck massager. The seven-sided pyramid of Hikabah was the crowning glory of Kestimpum the Tiny until it collapsed under its staggering weight and unorthodox design. I had no idea ancient Egypt was so madcap. If you're going to putrefy and decompose, you might as well do it in style.
The buck teeth, hilarious.
Hey, it's me. Give or take 4,000 years and a decent tailor. Ooh, pointy and dangerous. Two of my favorite things. Max would love to get his hands on this doohickey. Too bad he doesn't have any hands right now.
On this doohickey. Okay.
Ah, the Sphinx. I can almost smell it. Seriously, it smells like aspen here.
Smells like aspen here is hilarious. I'm kind of getting chilly now. That drink was really, really cold. Oh, yeah.
It's too bad.
Yeah.
Hey, you.
Who, me?
Don't
Sal.
get kid with me, wise guy. What are you doing in the museum after dark?
I'm Sam. I'm with the freelance police.
Freelance police, eh? I heard a lot about you guys. A lot. I'm Sal, museum security guard. You must be looking into all the freaky shenanigans going on around here tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Well, feel free to poke around. But right now, you gotta do something about this pile of trash.
That's not trash. That's my partner.
Partner, trash, potato, potato. If it's not up and moving in the next few minutes, I'm tossing that smelly lump of guts into the incinerator.
Incinerator? Yeesh.
I got you, bro.
That fellow reminds me of my great-granduncle Eustachius.
Eustachius. Yeah.
Inexplicable object of unknown provenance.
Hey.
Hey, it's a moai head. How's it hanging, big guy? Fine, be that way.
Behold, the dread wonder of Yog-Sothoth, overfiend of the dark dimension.
Yeah. I'm glad my great-grandpa stopped that trans-dimensional beauty from manifesting in the east side.
In the east side, that's right.
Tapestry of Yog-Sothoth, overfiend of the dank dimensions, on loan from the East Village chapter of the Knights of Yog-Sothoth. He doesn't look so tough.
Doesn't look so tough, eh?
Museum of Mostly Natural History guided tour. Ah, an audio guide that attempts to make sense of the nonsensical museum displays. I should tape one of these for our office.
That would actually be amazing for the office.
Earth Dog Man, where do you think you're going?
I'm, just looking for the snack foods exhibit.
No one leaves here. Skonkape's orders.
Why?
We're supposed to be on the lookout for, Sam. That's it, Sam. Are you Sam?
No, my name is, Tyrone. Sam's that guy.
Tis we! I've arrived at the world-famous Museum of Mostly Natural History. And look, a cute little animatronic monkey.
Mahila to Skonkape, I've successfully
Mahila.
neutralized the one known as Sam.
Yes? Describe him.
Pink, hairless, difficult to place accent.
That's not Sam, you fool! Now don't bother me again until you find Sam.
Apparently that, wasn't Sam.
Oh well, happy hunting.
Thank you, Tyrone.
We're good people, as Tyrone. It's unicorn dinosaur dragon?
To witness the final stage of the coming apocalypse, turn the hourglass. Okay. Whoa, I did not see that coming. Hey, Sal, look. 3 monkeys violating that statue of a head.
Where? I didn't see nothing, which is a good thing since we put all the monkeys down in storage with the leather jackets.
Monkeys and typewriters?
Maybe this carefully preserved gray matter will get Max's body moving, or at least twitching and drooling unnervingly. Hello? Anybody
This shouldn't
in there?
work, but then again...
Torment of Osiris will be laid upon your feet, heretics! The wrath of the... Anubis!
Nah, but I get that a lot. I'm Sam.
Oh, my!
But I
New
get that a
body,
lot. That's
and
funny.
it's so energetic!
That's probably one of Max's sugar rushes. You'll just want to ride him out until you get used to him.
Well, I suppose you want some sort of tedious boon in return for rescuing our spirit from the shadowy realms, yes?
Well, if it's not too much trouble, Your Majesty, I could use some help retrieving Max's brain from a couple of world-conquering Nimrods.
I believe we can aid you in your quest, but where will my brain go after we've restored this Max?
Well, if everything goes as planned, I suppose you can take your pick between an ethnic sorcerer and a superpowered space gorilla.
A gorilla? That does sound promising. Very well, we shall grant your boon. It shouldn't be too much trouble with all these toys of the gods secreted in this fuzzy little body.
Toys of the gods? Do you have the gift?
Is that what they're calling it these days? My people always called it the Curse of Horus. Ungrateful wretches.
Neat. If you've got creepy brain powers, this rescue's gonna be a walk in the park. Ready to roll?
Lead on, barbarian.
I mean, in his eyes, I guess we are, right? Let's talk to Sal.
Sal!
How you doing,
Keep it
Sal?
down, will ya? This is a museum, not a locker room. Hey, see you got your pal up and about.
Kneel before your pharaoh, peasant.
Not
Still
gonna
a little
lie,
touchy.
legitimately thought he was gonna say kneel before Zod, and I would have chuckled my ass off. Anyway, whoop.
Don't look now, but there's a scandalously clad intergalactic despot running roughshod through your museum.
You mean General Skunkape? He's an A1 buttwad, all right.
A1
What are you gonna
buttwad.
do? Mr. Paperweight's rolled out the red carpet for him and his minions.
Don't you think you should alert the authorities?
What? Lose my job?
Come on, man.
How's life with Skunk Ape?
Skunk Ape. That's a good one. I'll have to remember that. Not so bad. Aside from the big gorilla over there guarding the door, most of these apes just hang out in the planetarium.
And the planetarium?
What's with all the apes running around?
Beats me. Mr. Paperweight told me to steer clear of them, so that's what I'm gonna do.
Your lack of independent thought pleases us.
Right back at you, little guy.
Nice.
I think you should apologize for threatening to incinerate my obviously alive buddy here.
No offense, pal. I was just following orders.
Ooh, we love it when servants say that.
Sal, why is that name so familiar? Wait a minute. Stinkies used to have a fry cook named Sal.
Yep, that'd be me.
A 6-foot-tall cockroach working at Stinkies? That's shocking.
No.
No, wait. What's that thing that's the complete opposite of shocking? So why did Grandpa Stinky fire you? I mean, aside from the whole disease-carrying vermin thing.
He, didn't approve of a cockroach in the kitchen.
That's strange. Grandpa Stinky never had problems with cockroaches before. Any idea what that paperweight loser is doing in the planetarium?
Hey, don't be calling Mr. Paperweight a loser. He's a stand-up guy who took me in and gave me a job.
He's not here, you know.
Nah, I got no idea what that loser's up to. Heck, I can't even understand half the things he tells me over the headphones.
Your boss is gathering demonic toys for a nefarious purpose.
Toys, eh? And what do you want me to do about it?
Call the Army, the Navy, the Swiss Guard.
You want me to turn on my boss? Dream on, buddy. This is a pretty cushy job here, and I ain't messing it up over a bunch of demonic toys.
Your loyalty is commendable, Surf.
Surf. Oh, man. Okay. Just because, like, my shoulders, I'm just gonna hold on. Hold on. Almost there. Flip this way. Flip that way. Ah, there we go. comfy, and hopefully warm soon.
Nice headphones. Listening to the game? Or maybe some Black Flag?
No, these are my official museum guard emergency headphones. I gotta wear these so that Mr. Paperweight can tell me where to go in case of a security emergency. Of course, I haven't heard from him in a while. He must be busy up there with that space gorilla guy.
See you, Sal.
Be careful out there, Sam. This place is cuckoo tonight.
Okay. So we need Paperweight to turn on... We need Monsieur Paperweight to turn on Skunk Ape. How are we going to do this? Where to start? Observe brain juice.
It's a telltale trail of Grandpa Stinky's brain-preserving demon broth.
Ooh, what a delightful aroma! This Grandpa Stinky must be a skilled sorcier.
Welcome to the Museum of Mostly Natural History.
Mr. Paperweight. Gee, thanks. That's the nicest thing you've said since you hired me. So, what can I do for you, boss?
Please make your way to the animatron of the terrible beast assaulting the city.
The beast attacking the city. I see a beast, boss, but he's not attacking any city.
Ooh. Okay. Which means there's a possibility. We just need to figure it out.
Whee!
No, that's not a city.
Hey, Your Majesty, check out these spiffy phone numbers.
Phone numbers?
Hieroglyphics.
To activate the translocation toy. We always wondered how that device worked.
It probably would have helped if the ancient astronauts who taught you how to build pyramids had left behind a few telephones. Say, one of those phone numbers is brand new.
Ah, the arrow of power. But where is the disc of madness? Or the orb of unending bounciness?
We haven't found them yet, but here, take a gander at this.
Ah, the wondrous essence thief! How well I remember
Essence
disguising
thief.
myself as a palm frond to observe the forbidden rituals at the Temple of Adolescence.
You tyrannical scamp.
Whee!
Be careful, Your Highness. You're full of hydrogen and dangerously unstable.
Oh, lighten up. I have. Whee!
Could you move just a little bit to the left, Your Majesty?
Why?
No reason.
Oh,
Oh, the subhumanity.
the subhumanity.
That was really quite exhilarating.
You're welcome.
Now never do it again.
No problem. Whoops.
Let go of me, commoner!
Shh.
Who is making all that inferno racket? Yaxagov! No!
Never place your hands on our divine personage.
Lighten up, Your Majesty. I think we're about to see some fireworks.
Skunkape!
What?
One of your ignorant minions has destroyed the museum's
He's got
priceless
pointy little
yokes of old
shoes.
tapestry.
Oh,
Love it.
really? Mahila,
Yes, sir.
did any of you destroy Mr. Paperweight's precious tapestry?
No, sir.
I believe you owe me an apology, partner.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Apology accepted.
Sorry, your minions are trigger-happy Neanderthals.
I can't believe I have allied myself to a sniveling irritant like you.
Irritant. Do you think I enjoy having my schemes yoked to an uncouth, half-naked space fascist who can't even capture a 6-foot-tall dog in a suit?
I assume you can do better, you half-witted conjurer?
Watch me.
Nice simmering. One more unfortunate misunderstanding should be enough to push Tom and Nicole here straight into supervillain divorce court.
Tom and Nicole. That's a reference.
Look at all those cool psychic toys. Am I doing that?
Indeed, yes. Your psychic brain, melded to Monsieur Paperweight's sorcery and my super science, have created a techno-arcanic whirlpool, drawing the toys to this convenient container.
So that explains the giant sucking sound in my head.
No, that's just you.
Hey you, Fez guy!
What is it?
Why are you and that big dumb ape skunk ape working together?
I have no earthly idea. Dr. Norrington keeps telling me that Skunkape is the key to finally gathering all the toys and completing the spell, but nothing is worth this abuse. Nothing!
Yes, feel the hate grow within you.
I just hope his brain-dead minions can dispose of your partner without injuring any of my employees.
How come you haven't aged a day since my great-grandpa kicked your demon-summoning butt back in the olden times?
The horrible secret of my apparent immortality is too terrible to comprehend, and would surely drive an uninitiated mind such as yours to the brink of madness were I to utter it.
So, Pilates then?
Pilates.
What are you doing in this 2-bit museum anyway?
Since my defeat at the hands of your meddling ancestors, I've insinuated myself into the archaeological community, painstakingly gathering the requisite toys of power necessary to reopen a doorway between our world and the realm of Yog-Sothoth.
Nerd. You're a magical mumbo-jumbo guy, so maybe you can tell me. What's the deal with me having psychic powers all of a sudden? Am I going through the change?
It's difficult to say.
The
only
change.
minds on this plane capable of wielding the toys of power are the insane, the simple, or the defective.
Ah, you've been reading my press, kid.
But encountering two special brains in the same bloodline is practically unheard of. Your lineage is most peculiar and dangerous.
You should see us during holiday cookouts. Could you try and stop your new buddy from zapping Sam with a banana-shaped ray gun or whatever?
Why should I give a hellbeast's hangnail about the fate of Sameth's brood?
Well, let me get back to you on that. What are you
Fair.
and Corporal Butt Cheeks here doing with the Devil's Toy Box anyway?
We're unwinding and rewiring the synapses of your brain to cast a blasphemous net of tech necromancy across the reality so that the toys of power may be properly encased within the Devil's Toy Box.
Ah, that's about what I thought.
Really? Repeat what I just said.
Blah, blah, blah. I've got a wonderful brain. Blargy, blargy. More toys for me.
I mean, maybe.
So, about Sal.
What about him? Salt of the earth fellow, my Sal. And if the general smelly hooligans harm just one hair on his antenna, there'll be heck to pay. Heck, I say!
You know what? That's nice of you. Cassell is a stand-up
I hear
guy.
your museum's getting nice and crispy around the edges.
It's the fault of my idiotic partner and his reckless minions.
Is it really, though?
Oh, this talking with my brain is making me tired. Let's talk later. What's that for?
That controls our new laser light show. It will bring many, many young peoples to the museum.
If you can lure them away from their zoetropes.
There's zoetropes? What?
Hey, Apezilla!
What?
Oof. Your minions.
I see you've got your old band of lackeys back together.
Yes, yes. My mighty army is once again ready to take on the galaxy. At least they would be if Paperweight's filthy security guard wasn't underfoot. That disease-carrying insect had better keep his pestilent thorax away from my boys.
Whoa, hostile.
What are you two scamps doing with the Devil's Toy Box?
We're tapping the nigh-infinite power of your brain to create a bifurcated vortex of technological and arcane energies to impel the toys of power to return to their point of origin via a 5-dimensional matrix of quantum foam and sympathetic magics.
Quantum
yes,
foam.
of course.
You have no idea what I just said, do you?
No, but if it means more psychic toys for me, then vortex away. So, long time no see.
Long time? Yes, yes. If only you knew how long. It has been but a handful of Earth hours since you and your companion imprisoned me in the penal zone. However, due to the temporal phase shifting of the zone, I experienced years of maddening nothingness during those fleeting hours.
Ah, that would explain the tiny crow's feet around the eyes. Not to mention that telltale old gorilla smell.
Wow.
Now that you and Fezhead have stopped fighting, could you tell me how my brain ended up outside my sexy little body?
I took it from you after I was suddenly ejected from the penal zone.
How come I didn't notice?
You appeared to be entranced by a primitive form of Earth entertainment.
Around here, we call it a popcorn coma, big guy. Why are you working with that creepy paperweight guy?
Because I foolishly believed that I could tolerate a brief alliance with this insulting necromancer in order to gather the toys of power. I even consented to allow him to complete that stupid little spell he'd been working on.
Oh, do go on.
But mark my words, Roland. If Paperweight continues to activate my pulse cannons, our alliance will be as dead as the dunes of Omicron Beta 6.
Omicron Beta 6. Okay.
What are you doing here, anyway?
The same thing I was doing all those years ago.
Boring me to tears?
Gathering the toys of power so that I might conquer the galaxy.
Oh my god. I'm like,
What are you planning to do with my brain once this whole Toys for Jerks drive is over?
The same thing I planned to do before you yanked me into your ASAT's penal zone. Plug your brain into my ship's central computer and use your terrifying psychic powers to conquer the galaxy.
Couldn't we just use them to cruise for chicks? The ladies love a good spoon bending.
That's curious. My scans indicate you don't even like girls.
My scans? What's
Could you try
scans?
not to kill Sam? He's my designated driver whenever I'm in the sauce like this.
Oh, my minions won't kill him.
That's good.
They're under strict orders to drag him beaten and bloodied to my feet, so that he might witness my ascension to ruler of the galaxy.
Just so long as he can still drive. Could you go over there for a while? The way you're salivating over my anterior cortex is creeping me out, frankly.
Very well.
Very well.
Hey, minions!
Yes? Don't talk to the squishy one, me T-ho. The General says his brain has the power to cloud apes' minds.
Flatterer.
Matiho?
Hey, minions!
Yes? Don't talk to the squishy one, me T-ho.
Magila, Matiho, Skunkade.
Is that an espresso machine? Because I've always wanted to pour caffeine directly into my brain.
This device is used to maintain the complex matrix of energies between the Devil's Toy Box, your magnificent brain, and Paperweight's chaos magic, and funnel them into the planetarium's crude projector.
Fascinating. Now tell me more about my magnificent brain.
Okay. Return to Sam.
Looks like Max is stoking the fires of discord. I'll see if I can add some fuel from out here. Too bad these things don't get outside lines. I could really go for some all-night alugabi right now.
Okay, we Hindenburged.
I better not get too close to that thing. I could end up in some other dimension where the laws of physics are inside out, or radio stations are dominated by folk music, or some other nightmarish claw-your-eyes-out scenario.
Oh, okay. Oh, we did it. Nice.
So this is Paperweight's office.
What a dump!
Someone's coming.
Why have you left the planetarium?
That intergalactic bully is driving me bananas, and his minions are a threat to my beautiful museum. Can't you do something?
Get a grip on yourself, man. Can't you see our long struggle to gather the toys is almost over?
You think I don't know that? I've been dreaming of this second chance for decades.
Then stop whining and get back in there.
Yes, sir, Dr. Norrington. Right away, Dr. Norrington.
Norrington.
His imperious attitude puts me in mind of a lute teacher we fed to my crocodiles for correcting my divine embouchure.
You know, Max's pattern is a lot less...
violent?
multisyllabic.
No, I did it again. Sorry.
How amazing! We've been transmogrified into a glittering futuristic metropolis. But why do we feel like we're about to vomit?
That'd be the East River. Try to breathe through your mouth. Paperweight's phone. We've got his number.
Oh, we certainly do.
Okay.
It's locked. What kind of paranoid freak keeps his door locked from the inside?
I locked all my slaves inside my birthday pyramid after they finished building it.
Paperweight's not a slave.
Are you sure?
Check it out, Your Majesty. An insanely detailed top-down drawing of the city.
What a remarkable illusion of depth.
Oh yeah, you didn't have perspective and vanishing points in your time, did you?
Of course we did. Why, we had a whole chamber full of perspectives and a headdress adorned with vanishing points. And... Shut up!
Okay.
Talk about a chilling vision of the future.
We are not amused.
Okay. Teleportation. Egyptian.
Ooh, pointy and dangerous. Two of my favorite things.
Why does this simple device fill me with such a feeling of unspeakable dread?
I think that's just Max's body having a tingle of anticipation. It does that when it sees exotic weaponry.
Ah.
Or so you say, sir. Or so you say.
Senseless vandalism has its place, but this isn't it. Senseless vandalism has its place, but this isn't it.
So it gets a little slow towards this end. Okay, but we can moderate it up.
Hey, guard guy.
Don't bother me, Tyrone. I've got to keep a lookout for Sam.
Ooh, he's a smart one, isn't he?
Who is this annoying cretin? Are you Sam?
We are the Pharaoh, you odiferous primate, and you would do well to kneel in our presence.
How about I make you dance instead?
I'm rather enjoying this.
Please make your way to the animatron of the terrible beast assaulting the city.
Beast attacking the city. Let's see. Ah, there it is.
Now, poke the eyes to see an ancient, brutal civilization spring to life.
Poke its eyes. Really? Oh, well, you're the boss.
What in the name of Gorgar?
What should I do now, boss? Hey, ouch! My thorax! My beautiful thorax!
By the underrealms of Embo, what is going on out here?
I kinda hated doing that to poor Sal.
Yes, most unfortunate. Beetles are sacred in my culture.
Actually, I think he's a cockroach.
Really? Then let him rot.
General Skunkape!
What?
I would very much appreciate it if your minions would refrain from manhandling my employees.
And I would appreciate it if you stopped using specious words like manhandling.
Oh, take it like a man, you big ape.
That's it! I've had it up to here with your incessant, petulant whining!
Petulant? Well, I've had it up to here with your imperious attitude and your odiferous banana breath.
Banana breath? Banana breath? This alliance is over!
Fight, 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 fight.
It warms my heart to see these two fighting again. At least I think it does. Sam better come get me before these two losers knock over my jar, or worse, kiss and make up!
Wait here, Your Majesty. This move's gonna require some sneakiness, and that body you're wearing isn't really known for its stealth.
Very well.
Resistance is pointless, Terran flea!
Eat my primordial wrath, monkey boy!
It's about time.
I would have been here 2 or 3 explosions ago if someone I know had the slightest bit of impulse control.
Hey, my body's walking around without my brain. How'd you work that out?
I found a loner in the creepy Egyptian exhibit. Nice kid, but a little bit of an attitude. Now let's get out of here before Goofus and Gallant figure out that we've played him for chumps. Come on, Your Highness. Your Majesty?
The toy box! It's mine again!
Oh no, no, no.
The box!
Sam? You didn't stick the brain of a psychically gifted, unstable adolescent pharaoh in my cute little body, did you?
Maybe.
It is so cool!
No. Oh no.
Must resist.
Norrington, help me!
My hammer of Patar, the hairballs of Bastet, and the hangnails of Anubis. Reality itself will kneel before Sammun-Mak.
Maybe we should be leaving.
You think?
Ooh. Nice.
And And so ends another mind-boggling mystery solved by the loping wits and the capriciously applied violence of the freelance police. Who's up for a sugar grenade?
What the hell are you talking about,
Sugar
Sam?
grenade.
I'm still a brain in a jar.
Don't be silly, Max. You've always been a brain in a jar.
No, I haven't. I'm a short, sexy lagomorph with an enormous mouth and dead, shark-like eyes.
Hold that thought, little buddy. We've got some idolizing to do.
Say what?
Sammun-Mak is handsome. Sammun-Mak is cute.
When we think of Sam&Mac, we give a big salute.
Oh, you have got to be kidding.
Attention, everyone! From this point forward, those little things at the ends of your shoelaces. Anklets? Yes! Anklets are hereby decreed to be the most horrible things in all the world.
It's a good thing I don't wear shoes.
Sam, snap out of it!
Snap out of what?
Ah! Just get me out of here. I gotta find my body.
Okay, what is going on here?
Card, the last more or less honest credit card.
Normally, I'd be leery of a pizza franchise expanding into the credit market, but if their loan rates are as stingy as their toppings, then sign me up.
Stinky's is packed with crates of corn dogs for Sam&Mac's endless feast.
Oh, damn. Yeah, there's a lot of corn dogs. Grandpa Sticky.
Stinky!
What do you want, you shiftless, tab-running losers? Can't you see I'm doing the Lord's work here?
This will only take a minute.
That's what you always say before you drag me into your little schemes.
I mean, you're not wrong.
I see you brought out your catering truck for another delivery to our magnificent potentate.
Aye, Lord Sam&Mak can't get enough of my special corn dogs with their secret blend of herbs, spices, and insect viscera.
I want one now! Gimme, gimme, gimme!
Down you! These corn dogs are going straight to the old king's never-ending buffet table at the planetarium.
Besides, Max, you don't even have a mouth or a digestive system. What would you want with a corn dog? Sam&Max sure is swell, isn't he?
Oh, that he is, lad. Why, just last night, there was this tremendous storm over the city, causing my knees to seize up something fierce.
I used to have an elbow like that. Back when I had elbows.
Shush you.
So I brought a gift to the local Sam&Mak offering depository, dropped it off with a little prayer, and hoot, the skies cleared up the next morning and my knees are fine. Praise Sam&Mak.
Oh yeah, because storms never end on their own. It must have been Sam&Mak that did it.
Max.
Are you blaspheming the name of Sam&Mak, you squashy little nobody?
No way, Grandpa Stinky. Max is cool, aren't you?
Hail Sam&Mak.
That's bitter.
Oh my god.
So, you'll be heading off to the planetarium soon to bathe in the glow of Sam&Mac's praise?
Aye, if I can ever get my lazy, good-for-nothing granddaughter to quit messing with her cell phone.
Oh, I'm just, clearing up a few details with Sammun-Mak's High Vizier, Grandpa.
Sure you are. You see what I have to put up with?
That's why we never work with family members.
Especially after that time with Cousin Lucretia. Ugh.
Cousin Lucretia, what happened there?
You look different today, Stinky.
Do you think?
It's the glazed-over mask of idolatry, Sam.
No, it's that.
Ooh, snazzy. Did you get that at the Ren Fair?
Ren Fair? This is the Medallion of Tithing, given to me by Lord Sammun-Mak for offering him a one-of-a-kind gift that was most pleasing to his omniscient eye.
What'd you give him?
Some yak hair pants. They were the only ones in the world.
I'm jealous.
You should be. If
I'm
I can
jealous.
scrape up a couple more of these accessories of privilege, I'll be sitting at the right hand of Lord Sammun-Mak himself.
So Sam&Mak really changed the weather for you? That's incredible.
Some might say unbelievable.
Aye, and it's a good thing, too. When those low-pressure systems roll in, my knees seize up like burnt tapioca.
Burnt tapioca?
All you had to do to get that accessory of privilege was give Lord Sam&Mak a present?
Aye, but only a one-of-a-kind gift. That's his most precious thing in the whole wide world.
Well, that's tricky. The Pharaoh's a bit, whimsical.
Tell me about it. I never can tell what sort of exotic toppings he's going to want on these infernal corn dogs.
Girl Stinky.
How are you and Girl Stinky getting along?
Why don't you go ask her yourself? It's not as though she's doing anything else right now. She just spends all her time texting people, never lifting a finger to help her poor old grandpa. Feh.
It's nice to see your familial bonds are as strong as ever in this cruddy new world.
What in the name of Sobek scrotum is he on about?
Beats me. I think he's just having one of his episodes. All you had to do... Who's Girl... She... a boyfriend?
Stinky? That's good.
Oh man, I needed that.
Oh, if I had a nose, I would have horked milk out of it.
But seriously, Grandpa. Hey, you've got an unholy knack with meats and organs. Any chance you can whip up a body for Max?
Well, I have been noodling with a recipe for a golem made of hummus.
Ugh, no!
Never mind.
Suit yourself.
Sam&Mak is handsome. Sam&Mak is cute.
When we think of Sammun-Mak, we give a big salute.
Okay.
Sam&Mak is mighty. Sam&Mak is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Sammun-Mak is more than we can stand.
Oh, brother.
Okay.
Well, you look busy.
Noticed that, did you?
So we'll be on our way.
What? No riddles? No discursive queries into the secret ingredients of my mysterious menu items?
We're between cases.
Oh, that body-snatching pharaoh even bamboozled the Stinkies? What good is bitter narcissism if it can't protect you from mind control?
Max, beware.
Who said that?
Who said what?
Hold on, Sam. I think I'm getting a call from a new psychic friend.
Well played, Max. Sam must suspect nothing. Only you can untangle the twisted reality woven by Sammun-Mak.
Me? Oh, there's a great plan. What am I gonna do, leak all over him?
Make contact with the rebels. They will give you the tools you need.
I don't see any rebels.
You will know them by their backhanded salute. Now, I must leave before I am discovered. Good luck, Max. We're all counting on you.
Who are you, anyway?
You may call me Dr. Norrington.
So, what now, little buddy?
What about, oh, I don't know, getting my body back?
I keep telling you, Max, you've never had a body.
All right, fine. Let's go find someone with a backhanded salute.
What for?
For the thrill of it.
Hail Sam&Mak.
Hail Sam&Mak.
Where would you like to go today, Sam?
Perhaps you'd like to give a gift to Lord Sam&Mak.
Or maybe make a visit to Sam&Max's planetarium throne room to bask in his glory.
Or maybe you'd just like to cruise around the city, taking in the wonders that Lord Sam&Mak has bestowed on us.
those all sound swell, guys, but I think I'll let Max pick the destination today. He's in a bit of a funk.
You know who could fix that? Sam&Max.
Can see it.
Plotting revolution can't be easy with all the creepy statues around.
Why would anyone want to plot revolution?
No reason. If I'm gonna be franchised out, I should at least be collecting licensing fees.
It costs 4 lots of grain to use this payphone. I remember when it was just a half bladder of lamp oil.
Half bladder of lamp oil.
I don't have any sight. I really got.
Come on!
Hail Sam&Max!
Hail Sam.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hold on. Straighten now. There's one place I forgot to go.
I'm picking up a faint whiff of disestablishmentarianism.
I think that's Stinky's famous kelp nuggets.
Okay. Enter the manhole.
Well, that was an interesting shortcut. Hey, mole cultists, how's it going?
Okay. Please don't snarl at us again.
Why would I do that? I've got Max's brain back, and everything's right with the world.
Right.
Sam&Mak is handsome. Sam&Mak is cute.
When we think of Sam&Mak, we give a big salute. Hey, you gave a backhanded salute. Are you a rebel?
Rebels, where?
Sam&Mak is mighty. Sam&Mak is grand.
The brilliance of Lord Sam&Mak is more than we can stand.
That should keep him busy for the next few hours. So are you a rebel or not?
We're much more than mere rebels.
Hey, aren't you?
To defeat Sam&Mak, you will need a weapon that our rebel forefathers originally used to separate his tyrannical brain from his spoiled body back in ancient Egypt.
Cable television?
No, we speak of the brain screw.
Ooh, pointy and dangerous. 2 of my favorite things.
Bring the sacred weapon close to Sammun-Mak, and we'll take care of the rest.
Bring the brain screw to Sammun-Mak. Easy peasy.
I fear it will be neither easy nor peasy.
But fear not.
I wasn't.
We have obtained several tools to help you in your quest.
My psychic toys! I've missed you boys.
You just jam them in the jar with the brain.
Sacrifice your dignity and 401k to steal these infernal amusements out from under Sam&Mak's all-seeing gaze. Use them wisely.
Wisely. That's adorable. Hey, Sam! Giddy up!
Reverend submission is tough on the knees.
That's nice. Hey, I got us a case.
Really?
Yeah! The case of Sam&Mak's missing brain screw.
Ooh, sounds pointy and dangerous.
It better be, or you better get used to carrying me around.
I've been carrying you for years. Well, if Sam&Mak's missing his brain screw, we'd better bring it back to him. He's probably in the throne room at the museum.
We can't get too close to him there, I bet. Oh, my elbow. Oh. Ow. Like, ow. Alright. Okay. There we go. gonna need this. And I'm gonna need
Let me help you out with that, little buddy.
Don't mind if you do. You know, maybe it's just the 28.5% annual interest rate talking, but I'm feeling a mite peckish right now.
A mite peckish? Have you been watching British TV again?
I can't help it. The short seasons appeal to my limited attention span.
Meow. Okay. And music.
Okay, let's have a nice firm chat with this body-stealing crock muncher.
That's no way to talk about our divine leader, Max.
Oh, good grief.
Kick him in the scarabs.
Do it! Do it!
Whoa!
Well played, General Skunkape. You are truly our fiercest and smelliest warrior.
I live for your praise, my liege.
You know, I enjoy a good pummeling as much as the next brain in a jar, but that seemed really unfair.
It may seem unfair, little buddy, but it's the only way those stinking rebels will learn to accept Sam&Mac's righteous rule.
Wow.
You're creepy when you're sycophantic, Sam.
Okay.
What's that?
That is Lord Sammun-Mak's magnificent pyramid of corn dogs, a meticulously balanced marvel of nearly 340 stinky brand corn dogs. Don't you natives know anything about your own country?
All right, Egypt boy. You can steal my silky fur and my charming cartilage, but you'll never take away my snack time indulgences. In the name of the sweet, the salty, and the cheap yellow mustard, I hereby liberate these corn dogs!
Oh.
What is that?
It's a credit card, my liege.
A credit card, Very well. Listen up, everyone. This is Sammun-Mak. Forget what we said before. From now on, credit cards are a scourge upon the land and our least favorite thing ever. So, if you see a credit card, rip it to shreds.
What did I miss?
I think you just single-handedly destroyed the foundations of the U.S. economy over a pile of corn dogs.
What, again?
Again? How'd you do it the first time? Gift vault. Oh no, I needed to see Frankie. It was Frankie I needed to see. Or actually, no, this could work too.
How come you're...
He's phasing in...
a vast network of vacuum tubes?
Nope. Messenger slaves, crawling through a vast network of vacuum tubes.
Wow. Okay. We need a big storm. Okay, perfect. To straight and narrow. There we go. Nope. Oh, yes.
Look at me, Sam! I'm a low-pressure system! I'm like a cushy government job, but with thunder!
Are you precipitating?
Sure. Precipitating, that's it.
Oh boy.
The weather's turning. I can feel it.
Yo, Stinky.
Ah, again with the interruptions. Lord Sam&Mak won't be happy if I'm late, you know.
Sam&Mak is mighty. Sam&Mak is grand.
The
Brilliance of Lord Sam&Mak is more than we can stand.
Oh, the knees.
My poor knees.
Blasphemer.
Heretic alert! Heretic alert! Heretic alert!
I'm not a heretic, you blithering Egypt. I've got bad knees.
Tell it to the pit of contrition, punk.
Whoa!
No! I love Lord Sam&Mak.
Sam&Max, in recognition of the great service you've done to your lord and master, I have been instructed by Sammun-Mak himself to reward you with one of his accessories of privilege, the ornament of fealty.
Nice. Oh, he shouldn't have.
As you are, everyone.
Well done, Max.
Yikes!
What?
Just a little brain cramp.
Preparations are being made. Gather more accessories of privilege so that Sam can get next to Sammun-Mak.
No problem.
And don't forget to bring the brain screw.
Yeah. Sheesh, what a nag.
Who are you talking to, Max?
An imaginary friend. I call him Floyd J. Dalrymple.
You and your wacky psychic powers.
Dalrymple is a crazy name. But anyway, okay. There's that. So this is done. You don't need to be here. Brain. Okay. Nice. Cool. You know what? Turn into a toaster, man. It's fine.
Sam, get a load of me! I'm...
For the love of Sam&Mak, don't say it.
Toasty.
Right in the
Frankie.
Bonza.
Ah, jeez, as if I don't have enough trouble today. Now I gotta deal with the freaking freelance police.
Beat it, coppers.
Yeah, let us fleece our cousin in peace. Do my not ears deceive me, or are those rats mouthing off to us?
I believe they are, Max.
Shall we make a lesson of them?
I believe we shall. Now be nice while we talk to your cousin. Hey, you're a rat who knows how to get things.
Plague, diphtheria, scabies.
Do you have a line of any empty bodies so that we could drop Max's brain into?
I'm getting a little existential in here.
I'd like to help, guys, but that's a little out of my pay grade. I can fix you up with a nice car stereo, though.
Thanks, we'll pass.
Let's not be too hasty, Sam. The powers of my psychic brain melded to a kickin' sound system could be a formidable force for justice.
That'd be hilarious.
What sort of low-rent criminal shenanigans are you and your kin perpetrating out here?
And please keep in mind that I can see the future, so I'll know if we'll be slapping you around for lying to us later on.
Hey, there's nothing illegal going on here, honest. Me and my cousins were just engaging in a little friendly wagering over Sammun-Mak's, gladiatorial bouts.
Really?
Yeah, of course we don't actually bet on who wins or loses. That Skunk-Kape gorilla's impossible to beat. So we bet on what the general's finishing move's gonna be.
Okay.
Finishing move? How 90s?
When General Skunk-Kape finishes off an opponent, he'll use one of his 6 signature moves to do the deed. Before each fight, we make bets on which one it's gonna be.
Fascinating.
No, it's not.
Humor the little rat guy, Max.
That is kind of fascinating. Place a
Mind
bet.
if I lay down a bet?
You, a freelance cop, gambling on the street like a common rat? Hey, guys, wake up!
What?
What? The high and mighty freelance policeman wants to make a bet on the next fight.
Bring 'em on.
More money for us.
So, which move do you think Skunk-Kape will use next?
You know what? Let's see if I can just guess it right. The Gorilla Girly Slap.
20 simoleons on the Gorilla Girly Slap.
Sam,
Simoleons.
since when do you have any cash? And, where are you carrying it?
A, since Sam&Mak kicked us out of our office, we've been saving a bundle by living out of the DeSoto, and B, none of your damn business.
Touche.
All right, cousins of mine, Sam has made his bet. What are your picks?
Let's see. How's about the Simian Sucker Punch?
The Simian Scissor Kick is calling to me, Frankie.
And just to keep things interesting, I'll put 20 down on the Great Ape Leg Sweep. But first, I gotta get some cash.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
A credit card?
Lord Sam&Mak hates credit cards.
Pulverize it!
Now, guys.
Nope. Sorry.
Don't you want in on that?
They look like they've got it under control.
No!
Done.
Now what'll I bet?
How about that funky pendant of yours?
The Pendant of Inquisition? But it was a gift from Sammun-Mak himself. An accessory, what do you call it? Privilege.
But if you win, you'll have that and $60.
Hey, good point. I'm in.
Looks like another blasphemous mole man has entered the ring to face off against Sammun-Mak's undefeated champion, Skunkape. Let's see how he does. Skunkape circles the ring. The challenger runs for his life. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Skunkape's moving in for the kill. Which one of his signature moves will he use? Is it Wowie Zowie, the Gorilla Thigh Squeeze?
Oh, I was close.
Crowd goes wild.
No freaking way! Oh, I was sure it'd be the leg sweep.
Oh, come on, Skunkape. Use your stinking hands.
Ah, jeez, I thought for sure he'd use one of them simian moves this time.
Hey, no one won. Now what happens?
Everyone gets their bets back and we live to bet another day, tough guy.
Ooh, that's brutal.
Okay. Now I feel like I know how this is gonna go. Brain, please. There we go. And then we gotta use the future vision.
Skunkape's moving in for the kill. Which one of his signature moves will he use? Is it...
Oh, man. That was even more useless than usual.
Oh, come on, Skunkape. Use your stinking hands.
Stupid, stupid, stupid. Why did I think he'd do one of those lame-o ape moves?
Where was the scissor kick?
Okay, so it's not the scissor kick.
Come on!
It's not an ape move, and it's not hands. Not hands, not
Franklin?
the scissor kick.
Again?
Don't tell him nothing, Frankie.
Yeah.
Place a bet.
I'd like to make another...
Hey, it's your loss, Squinky.
Okay, so not hands, not an ape move, not the scissor kick. Gorilla thigh
Risk
squeeze.
20 smackers on the gorilla.
All right, cuz...
Let's see. How's about the Simian Sucker Punch?
I'll put down 20 on the Great Ape Leg Sweep.
And I'll be taking all your dough with my bet on the Simian Scissor Kick.
Looks like another blasphemous mole man has entered the ring to face... Ow! Boom goes the dynamite! Skunkape's moving in for the kill. Which one of his signature moves will he use? Is it Wowie Zowie, the Gorilla Thigh Squeeze? And the crowd goes wild!
Where was the scissor kick?
Oh, come
Yep.
on, Skunkape. Use
Bet.
your stinking hands.
Stupid, stupid, stupid. Why did I think he'd do one of those lame-o ape moves?
I got it.
Come to Papa.
Sweet.
No!
Hey, what about the cash?
This accessory of privilege is all we need to get
Oh,
closer
God.
to the glory of Sam&Mak.
Works for us.
Fair enough.
Well done, Max.
Yipes!
What?
Just a little brain cramp.
Our agents are almost in place. Obtain another accessory of privilege so that Sam may get close to the Pharaoh.
Okay,
I'm all over it.
no problem. Okay, so we got the toaster. Teleportation, please. Going to Cups, Stinky Cell. Okay. So we can go to the DeSoto. We can go to the museum. I'll have to get the phone number. Oh. Okay. Let's get you as a toaster, buddy. He's gonna go ape on it.
Sure does love his corn dogs.
You may have my body, you phony pharaoh. Hey, pharaoh face!
It's a wit.
Attention, Forget what we said before. From now on, toasters are officially the most horrid, beastly things in the whole wide world. And if you see a toaster and you want to make us happy, break it into tiny little bits.
Wow, that means every toaster in the world is now utterly and irrevocably destroyed.
But where does that leave toaster pastries?
Room temperature, little buddy. Room temperature.
Look what you've done, Max. Look what you've done. Okay, look at the console. Oh.
In 1999, the Wedgeco Electric Company paid $15 million to purchase the naming rights of this constellation, now forever known as the Wedgeco Flying Toaster.
Woo! What is that?
A
Wedgeco toaster, your omnipotence.
A toaster? Greetings, everyone! This is Sammun-Mak, the Divine, speaking. From this day forward, toasters are the most exalted things in all the universe, ranking just below yours truly on the awesome meter. Just thought you should know.
If I had one of those, I could give it to Sam&Mak.
But we do, sir. We do have one of those. Sort of. Okay.
Hey!
Stop bothering me. I finally found my place in Sam&Max's blessed world, and I don't need my bubble rubbed by no freelance police.
The hell? Okay.
Hey, Sal!
Sam!
Yep, gift.
I've got a gift for Lord Sam&Mak.
Oh yeah? I can't accept just any old thing, you know. The omnipotent one is kinda picky. What you got?
A Wedgeco toaster.
Is that?
Yes, it is.
Oh, Lord Sam&Mac's gonna love this. Wedgeco toasters are his favorite things in the world.
So I've heard.
But they've been so scarce since the purging. Where'd you find this one?
I made it. It's amazing what you can do with a glue gun, some pipe cleaners, and a little imagination.
Amazing. Well, I'll just stash this bad boy in the vault.
Sam, in gratitude for your truly one-of-a-kind offering, Lord Sammun-Mak has ordered me to present you with one of his accessories of privilege. A medallion of superlative tithing.
I don't know what to say.
Gratitude would be appropriate, peon.
Thank you, Sam&Mak. Hey, you're back, little brain buddy. Wait a sec. If you're here, what about...
Don't overthink it, Sam.
Sweet hopping Horace on a two-headed asp. I've got 3 accessories of privilege. You know what that means, Max?
We get a free hoagie on our next visit?
No, it means I'm worthy of basking in the transcendent radiance of Lord Sam&Max's divine personage.
I'd prefer the hoagies.
You don't even have a mouth. I wonder
Again
if I
with
should
this.
shave first.
Well, you don't have that 5 o'clock shadow going on, so I think you're fine.
Wow, that spindly old mole woman's really holding her own against Skunk Ape.
Who knew that Dame Judi Dench exterior was hiding the ninja skills of
Dame
Mila
Judi
Jovovich?
I don't think Mila Jovovich is really a ninja, Max.
Are you sure? She's pretty skilled. Okay.
This should be fun.
Stop! Who dares trespass into the inner circle of the Lord High Sammun-Mak?
I dare, Grand Vizier Pepperpot.
And we've got the bling of whatever to prove it.
It appears they'll give out accessories of privilege to anyone these days. Very well.
Crazy.
Let it be written that Sammun-Mak's freelance police have been granted entry into the inner circle of the Lord High Sammun-Mak, maker of worlds and breather of life. Welcome, Sam&Max. Try not to bother the Lord High. He's a busy god.
Fair enough. We shall do our best. But no promises, no guarantees.
O most mighty and glorious Lord Sam&Mak, I have something you might be interested in. Hey now, Missy, be careful with that thing.
Sam, no!
You furry fool! Well done, my wet-nosed and faithful servant. Now, finish off this wretched assassin.
Isn't that a little harsh? How about we just slap her with a fine or revoke her internet privileges for a few days?
Kill her!
Come on, Sam, don't be a jerk.
I'm sorry, my liege. I can't do it.
What? Ha! Paperweight? How could you let her escape?
Oh, I am so very sorry, your perfectness.
And you have disappointed us for the first and only time, Sam. Into the pit of contrition with you!
Yes, your awesomeness.
Yes, I shall enjoy this.
Let the divine punishment begin!
I've waited a lifetime for this, Earth cur.
But we only imprisoned you in the penal zone a couple of hours ago.
Yes, but due to the temporal differences between this dimension and the...
Blah, blah, blah. Just shut up and fight.
Yes, your gloriousness.
Yes, your wonderfulness.
Let us see what you've got.
Hey, Skunk Ape!
What?
I can't believe...
What are you talking about?
I don't see him in here getting all sweaty with mole men, do you?
Ha! The only thing Paperweight is good for is fetching me more grapes after my battles.
Max, little help here? I couldn't have done it without you, Max. Who knew Skunk Ape was so sensitive about getting dumped by Paperweight?
Looks like you're gonna win!
That's very, comforting. Hi-ya!
Oh!
Did that help?
A little, but do you think you can widen the zoom on these visions a bit?
Maybe if I had some hands, I could fiddle with the lenses. Paperweight's got a shorter fuse than those fireworks we bought from those Girl Scouts. Does my face always look like that when I'm laughing maniacally?
Still standing? I'm impressed.
If this is all it takes, you'll be really impressed when I kick your crimson keister. Hey, Skunky!
What?
It must have hurt when Paperweight dumped you, huh?
What are you talking about?
You know, when he ditched your little alliance of the B-list supervillains.
What? Paperweight didn't break the alliance. I broke it. I dumped him.
That's a lie!
Ah, my eyes! Oh! A worthy attempt, Sam. But your feeble blows cannot topple me!
Hey,
what?
So,
don't be ridiculous. Those dreary little mole men barely get my pulse racing. It's all I can do not to double over laughing when I see them running around the arena.
Hey! Liberté! Egalité! With Foley! Down with the Pharaoh!
How dare you!
Ow!
Ha! 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 A child could have seen that move coming.
Okay, let's see. How can
Yo!
Max?
Okay. I need to get.
That won't do me.
I need to get this.
Why don't you?
After you.
Ooh.
Hey, Skunky!
What?
I bet Sam&Mak
Paperweight. That two-bit conjurer isn't fit to pick nits out of my hide.
Hey, Skunky!
What?
I've been wondering.
What?
Can you get free space gas with your AARP card?
Ah!
Oh.
You clumsy oaf. Do you know how much that equipment costs?
Oh. Oh, perfect. Okay.
Hey, Skunky!
What?
Moment.
La la la, so cool.
Time.
Hey, Skunky!
What?
Getting dumped.
Paper.
Liar!
Ah! My eyes!
Attack!
Oh! Ow!
Finish him!
Can't do it. Right? I guess any one of them.
I have had enough of you!
I knew you could do it, Sam.
Hey.
Even though I may have secretly placed some side bets against you.
I couldn't have done it without you, Max. Who knew Skunk Ape was so sensitive about getting dumped by Paperweight?
Must we do everything around here? If you will not submit to our champion, then we will personally have the pleasure of scraping you from the papyrus of reality.
The
Try not to
papyrus.
ruin my face, Sam.
I love
And
it.
don't think we haven't noticed you meddling with our stolen toys.
Ah, croco dung.
Now, insect, Strike me if you can.
I can't, your gloriousness.
Oh.
That's more like it.
Max?
But I don't have it.
When has that stopped you before?
All right. Sam&Mak is mighty. Sam&Mak is grand.
I got it. Yeah.
The brilliance of Lord Sam&Mak is more than we can stand.
Kneeling won't save you now, traitor.
Sam&Mak is handsome. Sam&Mak is cute.
When we think of Sam&Mak, we give a big
Oh! Got him.
Oh, I'll never be a Grand Vizier now.
I'll never be a Grand Vizier. Oh, snap. Reality crashing back into normal. We made it through, and I didn't pass out. Yay. That was kind of close, though.
Ooh,
Once or
I got a
twice.
headache. Hey, did I just miss out on one of those reality makeover capers?
Yep, you were pretty much useless through the whole thing.
Dang.
Don't worry, though. I saved the day all by myself, even though I had my hands, legs, and all my internal organs tied behind my back.
Hey, nice work, little buddy.
Now hurry up and put my brain back in my body. This jar's starting to fog up.
Let's go. Thwart. Yeah.
There
Very
you are,
tight.
Max.
There you go.
Good as, new.
Ooh, it's tight in here. All that demon broth must have fattened up my brain.
We'll get you on a steady diet of brain-shrinking reality shows tomorrow. Now
Must
let's stow this
have
troublemaking toy
fattened
box
up my
someplace
brain.
safe before another delusional jerkwad gets his hands on it.
Aside from me, you mean?
Sam is coming! Sam is coming! Sam is coming!
You don't have to repeat yourself.
And besides, I'm right here.
Actually...
Well...
This is just like that dream I had last night. I wonder if he studied for his finals.
Why don't you ask them?
Max?
Yes?
Shouldn't I be waking up about now?
Shouldn't I be waking up now?
Ooh.
A good
Ooh.
question from a good dog, and one
Aw.
that you are no doubt asking yourself even now, along with who is the ominous Dr. Norrington? How did Monsieur Paperweight survive for over a century? And what is the dealio with all those naked Sams? We'll
Dealio.
have answers of a sort to these questions in our next chapter. Until then, my friends, sleep well.
Sam&Max will return in episode 4, Beyond the Alley of the Dolls. Yeah. That's a good one, too. They stole Max's brain. I was like, I don't think this one has like a post-credit scene or anything. It'd be funny if it did. Yeah, no post-credit. Okay, guys, yeah, thank you very much for joining me on episode 3, They Stole Max's Brain. It was a little tiring there for a minute. I chose an odd time to do this stream, so it's actually very tired. Oh my god. So anyway, thank you for joining. This was actually very interesting. Once again, we get a new character, Dr. Norrington, added. We have a voice that we hear Monsieur Paperweight be talking to, but not necessarily finding out who that is. And then we had Sam&Mak. We finally got to see the Pharaoh and exactly why they had to get rid of him, because he was crazy, and with the power of the toy box, infinitely crazy. What can you do? Honestly, fun time as always. Hope you guys really enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and of course comment. Let me know what you guys thought about the episode. Let me know if you had any thoughts. Love to talk to you, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.